Well, if I'm making this video, then that means God is still in the blessing business. And if God is still in the blessing business, then that means business has got to be good. What's going on? It's been a little, nah, it ain't been no little minute. It's just been a little couple of days. It ain't been that long. It's good to see y'all once again, family. And these videos are for you not to get caught in the cross, and you can't say, I didn't tell you so, but I'm really not the person to say stuff like I told you so. So, within saying that, today we are gathered here to talk about how to stay out the cross of people trying to play you, or better yet, what we call spiritual warfare. So, this in turn would come to saying I'm sorry. I was under the impression when I say, "Oh, I'm sorry," that's like saying I apologize. But some people see and hear very different statements when you say I'm sorry. Like I said, I see it as I apologize. But when you say I'm sorry to some people, they are really taking it as you're saying I'm sorry, like I suck. I'm sorry. And to a narcissist or a person that would be, just very low vibrational, they would see and hear you say I'm sorry, and they'll be like, that's their sign, as in, yeah, I'm gonna go in and put some more on their back for them to be really sorry for, because at that point in time you're taking fault. Even if it's not your fault, just really to, ice over the room a little bit in case it's too hot now. Because if it's so hot, get out the kitchen if you can't stand the heat. But you just, ice over. Well, I'm sorry. But in turn, they take that as everything's your fault, and they gotta go for the gusto. So, like I say, you really have to deal with that with narcissists or people that really don't show accountability on anything. But I'm here and giving you this because I've come across somebody and they really pointed it out to me that I say that, but I didn't even notice I said that much. But in reality, that's a that's a bait. That's a bait for me. It's a bait for me. Okay, let me go ahead and say this. I want to say this. This might be the viral video that everybody talking about. It might be, it might not be. Say, man, these people lying, dog. I'm gonna just come on and really tell you that these people lying. That whole shyness and, oh well, they overtalk the collective, and collective shy. Man, them people lying and them people scary, bro. These people is lying and these people scary. That whole thing of backing down and, oh, you just was like this. Nah, man, them people been lying since jump. Them people ain't gonna say nothing to you in your face, bro. They ain't been saying nothing to you in your face. Period. Nothing. They ain't been saying nothing to you in your face at all. Now, if you're out of Texas, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people in Texas. I'm talking to people that sit here and say these people know you. Man, these people lying, bro. They could be male, female. Them people lying. Them people ain't sitting there saying this stuff to all these people in their face. These people are cowards. Now, if you sit here and you mess with me, you know who I'm talking to. These people are cowards. And don't sit here and say, oh, he's talking to this group or that group. Man, you know who I'm talking to if I'm talking to you. You know, you where you didn't got so far in somebody's personal business, and you listening to somebody who you know that's a liar. So that cancel out Mexicans talking to me. So you know who I'm talking to. You want me to say your name, but your name don't ring no bells because nobody don't know you, sucker. Nobody knows you. And anytime anybody know you is sexual because that's all you do. That's all you got. You got nothing going for you. You got nothing going for you. You ain't popping, and it ain't. And on that note, it ain't that. You're not that. Put your hands down, put yourself down, and ground yourself and become a part of reality. You're not a part of reality. You still have my name coming out your mouth when none of it had nothing to do with you. The cows, the horses, the land, nothing had nothing to do with you. And you still running your mouth like the kids. Don't worry about the kids. The kids gonna be taken care of. You need to shut your mouth and sit down somewhere. Why your daddy sit there and had a nigga over your shit? Because they can't trust you or nobody else riding with y'all. That's why. He even said sitting on the porch drinking coffee, oh well, I have you over because you already have your own and you don't have no reason to sit there and try to steal from me. You wouldn't be in the situation you're in right now. These people are cowards, man. I don't keep people in my name in my mouth like that. I don't go to my barber and sit there and ear hustle and shoot shit with my barber like that because we don't rock like that. The people I deal with don't do stuff like that. Sitting there talk, we two niggas getting barbers and he edging my ear up and we talking about another nigga. We don't do stuff like that. You feel me? And if you feel that this is coming towards you, maybe it should. But you ain't been nothing since you been rocking with me. You been riding on my coattail for a long time. You ain't did nothing for me, bro. You the one keep running your mouth about stuff. It ain't my fault of what goes on or what happened of who you pick or what you choose and what you choose to do. And like I said, long as you don't say nothing, nobody's gonna know it's you. Long as you don't say nothing. But this is time out. Cause it's the same stuff going on. It's still left, and me making this video don't change nothing. Cause it's still at a doggone stalemate. You still not coming, telling and talking up in my face what you talking about. You still said back behind the scene. Stay there. Keep it there. And it's best it stay there. They got this whole thing going around where collective have been sitting here taking people crap and sitting here getting shitted on. And now, nigga, it ain't been nothing like that. These people are scared of collective. Dead scared of collective. I've learned my lesson about being a messy bitch long time ago back in high school. And it wasn't even really what it went down to be. That was on something else and being high as hell. So that was on some, I'm trying to hit on her and she sitting here going knowing the nigga and knowing the dude like that. I don't know him like that. And it wasn't even nothing like that. I'm trying to sit there and I'm trying to sit here to get her to drop it. It didn't even have nothing with him. She keep asking me questions about him. What are we talking about him for? I ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing. Man, fuck all that. What's going on with them thing? That thing you were carrying around with you, girl. What's going on? That's what that was about. But at the same time, that's a misunderstanding of whatever it is. But since then, I learned my lesson with being the whole thing of how messiness can get mixed up and it turned out to be something way different because I was mixed up in something way before I even got to where I was at where this happened. I was the one that was mixed up in some stuff from where I came from, and then I came here, and then that was a whole different rap thing going on. So that had nothing to do with nothing. But at the same point in time, presently in this moment right here, man, y'all sitting here trying to make it to the point to where people been walking on eggshells for people and man, tell the truth, you sucker. A sucker could be a male or a female. Tell the truth. I ain't sitting here beating on my chest like I'm King Kong up in here. Got people on shoot program. Man, stop that stuff, man. It just tell the truth. That's all we ask. Tell the truth. And you can't do it. So just shut up. But this whole thing of you, we've been one deep. I've been one deep a long time. Anybody else been riding with me ain't been on the front line with me because I don't need people on the front line with me. And it's a people that's on the front line even further ahead of me, and I got they back, but I don't have to sit there and be side by side with them just because. Come on, man, y'all lying. Y'all lying. Y'all get caught with something, and then y'all want to sit here and point the finger at somebody else. Man, you tripping. You know that you know what really happened. You know what really happened. Why you got to lie? And then you conspire so many other people to be down with your lies. Yeah, that's wrong, or he shouldn't treat her like that. You didn't say that when you put your hands on your baby mama, nigga. Cause I remember after not even a year after that, you went and did time for sitting out for some DV. Like I say, if you don't never say nothing, nobody'll never know it's you. But I'm sitting here saying it right here. All this stuff y'all talking about and running your mouth and all this other stuff, nobody cares about that, man. The only people that care about that is people that's down and in so much into materialistic things to where they can't sit there and keep their own life straight. You know, the people that go to work and can't keep their job because they sitting out always having a relationship with somebody that can't sit there and do your job because you want to take them home and pick them up, and you can't sit there and say no because you got a family, but somebody sit there and then their tongue be down in your mouth, and then you want to sit here and say, oh my God, stuff just happened. Man, go sit down, sucker, sit down. So y'all, hey, saying I'm sorry. Well, after hearing how it comes out and who told me this, yeah, I didn't slow down saying it. I've slowed down saying it because she said it turns out to where they saying, wait, the wrong people hearing it is saying I'm sorry. It's like I'm a sorry person, and the person that's taking it on and hearing it, they can't hear nothing but you saying that, and then they turn around and treat you like that. But then when you turn around and sit there and snap back,